guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jade and I am so excited to be back with a new video. This time I am filming from the harbor in the city of Kuopio, and the sound might be a little bit like off but I hope that's not a problem. I'm so sorry I haven't been filming really like any sort of videos for the past 2 months. Truth to be told, I worked my ass off during the summer. I think that for the longest time I have always felt that making 2 jobs at a time plus all of the extra things that I just truly enjoy doing was like fine. But after so many years just doing that, I guess like I got to a point where I really had to be honest with myself and realize that I just cannot do everything, and just hope that I will also have a social life and that my body and myself would feel rested. So I had to come up with like a very big decision that for me was asking a 1-year study leave. I asked the 1-year study leave from my restaurant work. So for 1 year, I'm not gonna be working in the restaurant as a waitress. I'm just gonna be working in my full-time job as a marketing assistant at the university. And well, I'm gonna also be focusing on my master's. I will have 6 weeks of holidays when I'm going to be very soon traveling to Mexico, and just gonna be super excited to catch up with all of the videos that I have not done, and also will be extremely happy to... There's my finish! How's that? I love it. I lost what I was saying, but basically I'm going to be soon going back to Mexico for 6 weeks. I will be focusing on my master's thesis, and well, then I really hope that I will be able to actually go and film and show so many of my city in Mexico, and also of the stuff that I do in Mexico, and hopefully I will also be able to film some stuff from Kuopio, of course. But yeah, so the biggest news, I think, it's that I will be having a 1-year study gap year. I already took the first month, and to be very honest, it was quite hard at the beginning to really come to this decision, but I just realized that it was very much needed. That was a decision that I simply had to do in order for me to get further in my studies, because otherwise, you know, you only have 24 hours a day, so there's just so much that you can do within those hours. And yeah, I'm having a study leave. I'm excited about it. I thought that I would so my study leave started on the 31st of July this year, and I thought the 1st of August that, okay, right, it's gonna be all good. I'm gonna be all rested. I'm gonna be like, you know, superstar, just waking up, rising up as the sun. But no, I was not doing that. I was actually, the moment I started my study leave, I was just so tired. I had to take like basically the whole month of August to really regulate. For me, this is the third weekend that I am actually free. I don't have to work on the weekends, so that really feels very new to me, because I have been used to being working on the weekends and on the evenings for many years in a row, and now that this is gonna be different, I'm like, oh my god, I just have like so much free time. And overall, I'm just very grateful that I get to take this 1-year study leave. I talked with my boss. She was, I think, one of the things that I'm so grateful about Finland, it's the way in which workplaces actually care for their employees. I mean, of course, we will always find exceptions. Of course, sometimes, you know, the business also has to take care about the business in itself. But I think I have just been very lucky with the type of bosses that I have had, and with the type of workplaces in which I have worked. My boss was super understanding. She said that they care about my development, and that they deeply understood that I needed to have this time to actually get those studies moving forward, moving somewhere. Obviously, I'm not gonna be just focusing on my master's. I'm still gonna be doing these videos on YouTube. I still want to share so much more on my social media. I have been doing TikToks, which I have enjoyed so much, and I cannot just wait anymore to share you more about that. But overall, this video is just to tell you that I am back, and that I am very happy to see how you guys have been really just keep watching my videos. Like, we just hit 800 subscribers, even though I have not made any new videos in 2 months. And honestly, that just really makes my heart feel so loved and seen. And I just wanted to say thank you because of that. I'm having this study leave, as I have mentioned for like 1 million times already. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, is there anything like that in other countries, but in Finland there is, and it is actually pretty common to my understanding. And I think the coolest part of having a 1-year study leave is that you really get to keep your contract in your workplace, while at the same time you get to focus on your studies. And then when you are done with your studies, or when you are done with the period that you actually like asked for that time, I'm going to show you my host family. Were my first host family. There you go. Makuvatan teitä. Hyvä. Sana terveisiä. Moikka. Now my camera is not focusing, but that's okay. Focus on me, give me light. Yeah, okay, the light is here. So yes, actually those were my host family, Virpi and Juha, when I was an exchange student here in Kuopio for the first time. It's very funny that I just like happened to meet them here while filming this video. But yeah, I was saying about the benefits that I see of having a study leave for whatever. Some people just ask it for like 6 months. Some other people ask the full year. Some other people ask more. It's not like 100% promise that your workplace is gonna just allow you to have a study leave. But when you get the chance, you get the chance. Now, I can, dedicate the next 11 months that I have in my life to just have fun. Do my work and do my videos and rest and work on my masters and just see where the life is gonna take me. So there is obviously things that I don't necessarily love. I mean, personally, in my situation, I am extremely grateful that I just got the chance to go into a study leave. But on the other hand, I also see that maybe the only disadvantage, I mean, I'm grateful because it just serves me and my life situation that I am living. But if I just see it, when companies just can grant these study leaves to people that need them, I'm always wondering, like, at this moment, I am just asking this study leave because I want to get done with my masters. I want to put my studies a little bit forward. I want to be able to, test with YouTube, test with my social media, launch my blog, launch my website, put more time into my business. But I mean, at the end of the day, I also have to be very honest that I do have a work waiting for me. So if something happens with my studies, if something happens with, I don't know, like if my business is not successful, which of course we are not considering that possibility, if my social media is not successful, which of course we like to ignore that possibility, then I will still have my second workplace there. So I mean, that is really cool, but sometimes in the back of my mind, I also sort of like think that when you have a study leave, but you have your safe place to return to, for some people, it just might bring them the feeling of security, of being safe, of being all right. But I also feel that for some other people, it can just be like, well, why would I give my 100%? Like, I'm just gonna try. And I think that's like the biggest disadvantage that I would see to just having like a study leave while having that work like granted and safe and set for you. Like, if things don't work out, if something doesn't work the way you think it's gonna work, then having a study leave while having or keeping your job, it's just your safe spot, your safe place. And I don't know how I feel about that. As I mentioned, I am grateful for it as a Mexican, as a foreigner in Finland. I am 100% grateful. Do I think that supports every single person to give their 100%? That's what I'm not sure. I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, personally, I feel good. Would I say it's good for everyone? I don't know. But I don't know. Let's see in 11 months if I succeeded or if I didn't, and if this ended up being a good thing for me or not. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!